Hello, everyone! Day 5 of the World Series main event has started very well for Leo Margets. In just 3 hours, the field has dropped below 400 players, and our champion has capitalized on one favorable spot after another. She's already doubled her stack, climbing to 1.6 million at blinds 15,000, 30,000. Come on, Leo, keep it going!
I think he's thinking. Either he fell asleep, or he's thinking. Or he's too relaxed after his massage. Looks like he's going to open. Let's see how much he's got. I think he's pretty short. Yeah, 15 big blinds. And he opens. He likely has a pretty strong range. He continues his ritual with his glasses. And let's see if there's any action before I look at my cards in the big blind. All right, pocket eights. Interesting. Here, I think calling or going all in has about the same EV, but I'd rather shove with weaker pairs. Actually, if I shove and he calls, I'm dead. Or it's a flip. Plus, particularly against this player, who has a more recreational profile, I think my edge comes from outplaying him post-flop. I think I'm going to call. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, great flop. Great flop. I expect him to c-bet a lot here. And if he does, he's definitely going to get raised. It's a good flop, but very dynamic, and actually, almost half the deck on the turn could shift the equities around and prevent me from getting value with my hand. So, come on, sir. Bet. He checks? Bummer, but oh well. Well, it could be worse. That's one of the best cards that could have come. His check on the flop surprises me, but anyway, here, I obviously have to start betting to get value from such a strong hand. Yeah, a bet around 75% or something like that. I think it's a good idea. His marginal hands, like pocket nines or pocket tens, are going to have to call. That's mainly the type of hands I'm hoping to see. In any case, that seems like the most logical explanation for his check.
There's a bet.
Come on. Call, at least call one time. Let's see. What could he have? He's thinking a lot. I'm not really sure. With such a short stack, he shouldn't have neither 8x nor 7x. Normally, all the strong hands would bet on this flop with this stack.
Dealer.
Floor, clock, 608.
Wow, he's not going to call. He's going to raise me. Oof, yeah, he raises me. Weird. What does he have? Aces or kings that he slow played? Well, either way, it's time to shove. Yeah, I don't want a scary river that completes the draws to slow down the action. But it's weird, really. Often when it doesn't add up, they have it, except here. I have such a strong hand that I don't care.
All in. All in.
Good luck, all in.
All right, let's see, sir. He snap called.
Turn 'em up.
What does he have? Pocket jacks? No. What does he have? Ah, king jack. All right, let's see.
All in. Good luck, all in.
Whew. Personally, I think he made a mistake playing it that way. But anyway,
Payout 608.
he could have just called.
608.
In reality, he's either way ahead of my bluffs or way behind my value hands. And he doesn't benefit much from denying me equity.
That's what they'll say, you know. It's like they might never pro.
Anyway, we stacked the gentleman and we now have a very nice stack.
Wish I knew what that felt like.
That was a weird hand, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't shove pre-flop and let him make a mistake post-flop, which was the plan all along.
Is this button correct? No, it's me, right? Yeah. I thought I was just small blinds. I'm the big button.
All right, big blind, please.
It is position today's. You're mine, right? You're in your way.
Ready.
Open from the hijack and let's see. Ooh, ace-king. We're both pretty deep. He's got about 50 big blinds, I've got nearly 70. Alright, my 3-bet is standard. $190.
190.
And he doesn't fight back. Alright, these small pots are pretty nice too. They seem insignificant, but they add up. And, well, unlike the previous level where I was very active, this level I've literally played 2 hands. But hey, both went pretty well. It's the dinner break now. 75 minutes. That's perfect. I have time to go to the apartment.
Que te siente bien la cena.
It stinks.
Get away from the tilt.
75-minute dinner break. 75-minute dinner break.
I'm not very rigid with my routine, but honestly, this habit of going back to the apartment, relaxing, having dinner in peace, really does me a lot of good. It's what allows me to be at 100% for the last levels, so I'm going to keep doing it. It's 6 p.m., but it's incredibly hot in Las Vegas. I'm just a 5-minute walk from home. And even though it's a bit muggy, moving around and being outside does me good. And here we are again, after dinner, ready to get back into the action. I've recharged my batteries. All right, now I focus on playing my best for these last 4 hours, which are going to be decisive. The plan is to stay focused and keep my goals in mind, which have been the same since day one. Play the best I can every hand. And stay proud of how I'm playing. All right, let's get back to it.
Never.
Whoa.
No, I mean,
Oh man, I was about to say, man, we're about to have some problems.
famous words, not like that.
About to have some problems.
Break the table.
Okay, I get it now, but I was about to say.
Received a massage.
They're gonna break it now or
One hand, which is really good for me.
They just told us we're playing one hand and then they're breaking the table. Honestly, I was feeling comfortable at this table, but that's part of the game, knowing how to adapt to new opponents. Although, yes, it's a bit annoying sometimes because you've already sized everyone up and now you have to start gathering information from scratch at your new table. But, oh well. Nice stack. Awesome. I'm over 2 millions. And in a few seconds, I'll be able to see my new seat on the app. It's really cool that this year the World Series has improved the system and that you can see your new table on the app. It's very convenient. You can see your seat, your opponents, their stacks.
igualmente.
Let's see if it shows up. Let's see if all the info finally comes up.
Goal 644.
649. The good news is I'm in the section that has comfortable chairs.
6491.
The bad news is that I end up next to the dealer again, which makes it hard to see the other players' stacks. But oh well.
Oh man, you know,
At least my hamstring will be happy to have a slightly better chair. Let's see where I'm at. Here.
649?
Yeah.
648.
Hi.
You need to see that.
Thank you.
Oh, I know a player. Obviously. In seat 9, there's Greg. Greg Merson is one of the few lucky players who can say he's won the World Series of Poker main event. I think it was in 2012. I'd say 2012. I can't see his stack well. I'll say hi to him if I can catch his eye. No one else at the table rings a bell.
Hey, I thought that was you. I haven't seen you in a long time.
No.
It's gonna be tough to keep a conversation going from these positions, but yeah, it's been a while since we've last run into each other at a live tournament.
This level, there's a verdict, play one more full level.
And your big blind, dear. 40.
Only 2 levels more?
Once
more.
again, 2 more levels this evening.
Awesome.
Oh my god, the huge jug of milk that Greg set on the table. I'm not sure if it's a sponsor or if he just really likes drinking milk. Either way, it's not very appetizing, I don't know, for me while you're grinding. But hey, of course, to each their own. Is he going to drink it all throughout the day? All right, let's see. Ace King. First hand I'm dealt at this table. Standard open. And well, the problem is that I have no clue about the players' profiles at the table.
I like halfway here.
I can get an idea, but it's all just assumptions from watching them, so I'm not going to rely on it too much. All right, I'm heads up against the big blind. It's a good flop, but I like checking on this board texture. Actually, even though my hand flopped well, it's a flop that favors the big blind more, who has a lot more 2 pairs and all the straights that I don't have. A second check from the big blind. And here the best thing is to start betting. A standard bet size, around 40-50%. Yeah, so that marginal hands call me. Either way, bluffs are folding to any sizing. All right, perfect. And well, honestly, when I don't have information on my opponents, I'd rather play more conservatively.
So when I will know if you bluff me or not?
You'll have to wait.
In a year?
Yes. Life is tough.
I thought that if I thought about it longer, I was calling every time, so that's why I put it.
He opens UTG on my big blind. Once again, without much information on my opponent. Let's see. It's kind of a borderline hand to defend, but still, against a min raise, I'm getting good odds.
80, right?
And we can always hit a decent flop. Well, bottom pair. Bottom pair, no redraw. If he bets really small, I can call. If he goes big, I don't think I can. I'd fold straight away. Let's see, 80. All right, I'm going to call. Let's see if I can get my hand to showdown. But yeah.
Very weird, like, what's up? Very weird, right? Small blind.
Besides, I'm expecting my opponents to see it too often. Well, that's a terrible card, honestly. It favors my opponent a lot more.
Yes.
And I'm not going to fight for this spot.
Exactly what I'm saying. Small blind.
It doesn't matter. Don't bother counting out your bet.
Jack.
I'm folding, sir.
220. On base 9. Oh, that's 4. You're right.
Nick, one is time.
I thought you were telling me to
No.
open one.
If you ever get into a hand with me and you tell me what I need to know something, I'll tell you mine.
That's probably. What's it about? Base game?
Very slow level. I barely played any hands.
Call.
A lot of folds, very little action. Tried to gather information on my opponents, watch the showdowns, but there was little action on my part.
Check.
A very uneventful level coming to an end. So let's try to enjoy the break and recharge. There's only 2 hours left, come on. The last 2 hours of day 5. The 2 most decisive hours.
Check.
We're all feeling the fatigue, the tension, but my desire to keep doing my best is keeping me focused. Come on, just 2 short hours. Alright, let's listen to some messages of encouragement, and I'll give it my all. It's just, honestly, I would never forgive myself for not giving it my all in this spot. This is such a unique spot that I have to find strength wherever I can, no matter how tired I am. Besides, despite the fatigue, the vibe at the table is pretty good. And honestly, I appreciate that on top of having fun playing at the table, there's a good atmosphere.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Hi.
649.
Yes. What's your first and last name?
This guy can flip over each chair.
And he'll go all the way.
He'll go all the way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it doesn't give a shit about anything. Doesn't matter what card comes.
You're not filming the cards, right?
Imagine they say, yeah, we're filming your card.
I mean, there was someone at the other table that was worried about it, so. No. Huh?
What? Worried about filming? Yeah.
Yeah.
People are in a pretty good mood. I like seeing people play with the desire to have a good time, regardless of how the hands go.
Good luck.
It falls to Greg. He limps. Yeah, Greg has had a strategy for years where he only limps. He limps 100% of the hands. He never opens, no matter his position or stack size. He can 3-bet, but if he's first to act and wants to play his hand, he only does so by limping. And well, here, pocket jacks in the small blind is a monster. Even though Greg limped, it's not indicative of the strength of his hand. Either way, I've got a great premium and I'm going to raise. Also, I'm going to raise big. I'm out of position and I don't want to give the big blind good odds, so yeah, I like raising. quite big. Looks like the big blind has a decision. It's clear that I can have here a lot of raises with marginal hands that he might want to punish. Plus, he'd be playing in position. He could even call with some hands. Whoa, it doesn't look like he wants to call. No, that's a raise. Let's see. To 725. That means he's basically committing to my stack. He's put in half my stack. He's making his intentions very clear. That he's not going to fold, but still, with pocket jacks, some dead money and 30 blinds, my decision is obvious.
All in.
Count, please.
1.6.
That was a very easy shove. And well, the fact that he didn't snap call saying I got you makes it so that the more he hesitates, the more I want him to call. He could have hands like, I don't know, pocket nines, pocket tens that have to pay me. Ace queen suited, although well with his hand. I'd rather he folds. And not let variance decide my fate. But clearly he doesn't have a premium, considering how long he's thinking. I mean, I get that he's counting my stack, but I don't know. Oh, he calls. Let's see. Oh, damn. He has ace king. I didn't expect that. I thought he'd snap call with that hand. Come on, come on, come on, hold. Damn, this is a super important pot. Let's go. Whew.
So this is 1.1.
Oh my god, what a huge pot.
1.6.
Damn, honestly, I'm really surprised by how long he tanked for.
Thank you.
Looks like I'm playing a lot of hands. I really don't. Wait, that was also mine, right? Yeah.
If not, I forfeit that one.
675.
Wow, you can tell this is the main event, huh?
Nice.
I mean, I understand that the idea of preserving your stack is a factor that carries more weight than in other tournaments, but still. Anyway, that's crazy. What an important flip.
Yeah.
I'm over the moon right now, honestly. It's a nice feeling. That doesn't stop me from refocusing right away, but honestly, you have to enjoy these moments when you win a big pot. Because if I had lost this hand, I would have been eliminated. Oh my god, that's awesome.
It doesn't help you.
And a new player
lot
arrives
to know
at the
these
table. I don't know him.
because you, for example,
But
in
well,
stud,
he's young and he
you're
seems to be
playing
a
the
good player.
board and the player more than you play the actual hand.
I reserve the right to change my mind, but at first glance I'd say he's a regular.
Talking before, I'm a dinosaur. I've been playing for ages.
Mainly you should.
Oh really?
The first
You don't look like you've been playing for
main that I
ages.
watched, like,
Okay.
intently. Yeah, dude. The three-handed was.
Guess
amazing.
which main event or which World Series this is for me. It's the same
31.
Which?
number.
Okay.
Also
What a
from,
nice hand.
Oh, it's sick. Yeah. Like Lutherville.
This suited Broadway.
Near
We're going to
Towson.
open.
Baltimore County. Yeah.
Raise.
I'm in the city now. Baltimore City. Yeah.
I've been playing for a while with this player who seems ready to call me, but I still don't have a very clear idea of how he plays, because I haven't seen any of his showdowns. And no. Ooh, he 3-bets me. He didn't call me, he 3-bets me. He's playing 30-something, almost 40 big blinds. Well, if we were deeper, I could consider a 4-bet, but with these stack sizes.
1-8.
1-8, 1-9, someone did.
I think the best option, without a doubt, is to call. Yeah, there's no point for betting with my hand. I'm going to call, and we'll see what the flop brings. Besides, he doesn't seem to bluff much.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever Maryland Live has good stuff or...
A pretty good flop for my hand in particular, with top pair, backdoor draws.
Likewise. Danny. Yeah. Call me Danny.
I'm definitely going to see the turn. Doesn't matter how much he bets. Well, he obviously still has hands that are better than mine, of course, but I have to continue here.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
$250, 1/3, a standard sizing.
250.
250, yes.
Were you guys featured at all today?
Yeah, I have to call. A 5, which is a complete brick. He doesn't have... I'm going to stick with the passive line.
Well, you can. It's good content.
Honestly, his body language is telling me he's got a really strong hand. I've been playing live for many years, and generally, the more recreational the opponent seems, the more I rely on the tells their body language might give me. It's never 100%, but yes, you can definitely pick up information from it. Ideally, he'd check, and I could take my hand to showdown. Also, the SPR is basically 1. If my opponent jams, that's a tough one. I'm not sure he'd have bluffs in this spot. What a weird sizing. He bets 40%, leaving a very low SPR. I think my opponent is almost never bluffing here. It would be crazy to fold this hand. Actually, I'm really wondering if I've got anything left to do here against this player. My gut is telling me to fold. Wow, that's a very tough fold. It's totally exploitative, but honestly, my gut is telling me that against this opponent, he has 0 bluffs, and he really doesn't have a weaker value hand than mine that would take this line.
Ninth season.
The
9th season? We were talking before. Sorry, I let you play the...
No, we reset.
You said, you asked me what I think, how many seasons
no,
already.
17.
17.
You would have 4-bet.
Did you start at 21?
No, at 24.
Yeah, small 4-bet. Yeah.
You're 41.
42.
42, wow.
Unfortunately,
You don't look like 42.
Thank you.
I think it's prudent.
When I hold it aquí.
Second place.
Was it very...
The second one is important.
I'll tell you later. I'll tell you.
Later.
I mean, couple sessions.
I'll definitely tell you.
Couple summers. Yeah.
I've obviously trusted you.
The last time we came there it was 3,500. Like probably.
What do you have there?
King Jack suited.
Wow, you were dead.
See?
Yeah, you were dead.
See?
Yeah.
What?
Pocket kings.
No.
You were dead.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
You were dead.
I don't...
Yeah. I swear on my mum.
Okay, no, I trust you. I trust you.
You were gone.
I was gone. Whatever happened, I was gone.
Yeah, but I was thinking, how do I get you?
No, I like
I was
it.
thinking of checking, and then I thought, oh.
No, you played perfect because, and also big C-bet, I like it. Yeah. I'm glad you didn't take me out. Well, whether it's true or not, I'm choosing to believe him. He might be telling me the truth. It wouldn't make sense for him to try to confuse me.
Just because I like you.
Thank you, that's nice. No, almost. Either way, that was a close one.
Got here. You got ace king.
I dealt that.
The river was check actually, because I figured he had to either bluff miss spades or he has a lower boat. Like, maybe case king, but I don't know if it calls him.
I don't remember how big the stacks was.
I dealt with that hand, didn't I?
Did you?
With a much more comfortable stack, this player opens. I think he's English. From his accent, I thought I could tell he's English, although I'm not the best at figuring out accents.
I was teasing you. You said you were smiling and you could see through your hoodie.
Yeah. Funny guy.
That's twice you beat me, Jack. Twice you beat me with Jack. And you've had it every time.
And pocket tens in the small blind against UTG and more than 50 blinds. I'm going to call here. Yeah. And it looks like we're going three-way to the flop.
It's the first time since day one.
One of the
that I
driest
flopped the
flops.
set.
I expect a
Came at a good
c-bet
time.
from my opponent very often. And if he does, I will have my first decision here. Whoa, that's a pretty big bet for a three-way pot. But, well, I shouldn't assume he's going to pick the optimal sizing every time. And with my hand here, I think we'd rather raise. Well, I've got a heart, but still, I think it benefits me both by denying my opponent equity and by protecting my hand.
Raise.
If he calls, I'll have to reassess, because I don't want to risk my whole tournament on this hand against this type of player. When he calls, if he calls. Yeah, he calls, right? Looks like it. Once he calls my raise, honestly, his range is pretty strong. Maybe he's calling with pocket nines? That's the only weaker hand that could call. Otherwise, maybe flush draws with overcards. Well, actually, most of his range is made up of draws, because with a strong hand, a very strong hand, like a higher over pair, I think this opponent would have re-raised me. But anyway, let's see if I can get a free street, which would also allow me to gather information. Alright, if he checks, I've got a chance to win the hand. Come on, check, check. Good, he checks. A 3, which is basically a blank river. Let's see if my reasoning is correct and if he has a draw or something like pocket 7s, pocket 9s, or ace 8 suited. I don't know if I can value bet. Do I sometimes value cut myself? I'm not sure. I think it's better to check. And use it as a bluff catcher. Phew, nice. Check, check, and I win the hand. Perfect.
Better than in Melbourne because of the climate.
Yeah,
Because it's
well, the
very windy.
weather's heaps better. We get all 4 temperatures in the one day.
All 4 temperatures.
Yeah, you can frost in the morning, sunshine, thunderstorms, and then it can be sunny again.
And Brisbane is mostly
Clearly, he wasn't English.
You can, and
I think he's saying he's
the
Australian.
temperature change is anywhere
I can
from-
confirm I'm terrible with
Anywhere
accents.
from like 2 to 15 degrees a day. I don't want to see. You go out in a jacket. Yeah.
And to think I've lived in Australia. Wow.
Oh my god.
What an ear.
It's like a...
Is that?
Depends which table you're at.
And well, here my queen 10 off. An easy defense.
Alex, honey is from Brisbane.
A very dry flop.
finished second.
Oh, he checks.
Away.
I wasn't really expecting that.
Oh, really?
And here, it makes no sense for me to bet first, because when my opponent checks such a dry flop, honestly, I expect 0 folds to my bet.
What were you doing? Just playing poker or?
Alright, half pot. Nothing more.
Was traveling for
I'm not going to fight here.
Asia, and I didn't plan on going to Australia. Then we thought, well, we could just go for a couple of months and
Where are you?
Yeah.
Done?
Sure.
Done.
Great, guys.
Players
On the flags, we need your name and your chip count. Just your name
it was
and
my
your
big,
chip
it
count.
would have
First
been
name,
my
last
big line.
name.
So you skip the big blind.
No nickname.
Not bad.
Name and chip count
There
only
you go.
on the back.
Your count was right.
Yeah,
the
Dos
bus got
y
double
medio.
or something.
okay, I'm going to take it.
Dos
Yeah, he didn't get to
y
play big
medio.
Again, the last thing I care about.
I know.
The day's over. Awesome.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Who cares?
Today was so much fun. I had some really fun tables with a great vibe at the table, and I feel like I played well.
No.
It's a trick. It's a magic. It's magic.
Anyway, I'll think it over later. My brain is fried right now. Oh, what a joy to back after giving it my all.
Good luck tomorrow, everybody.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
This was a very fun
It was actually really nice.
little
playing
hour
with you
here.
guys. You guys were really cool to play with.
Yeah.
The best moment of the day, when you seal that bag and know you can go rest.
I don't want to know.
I'm going to post a story. Honestly, I've only been touching my phone to jot down hands for Inside the Mind of a Pro, but I've been trying not to check WhatsApp too much, except for essential things and nothing else, because I want to stay
Good night.
focused.
Yeah.
After playing
Thank
with
you so much.
Nice to meet you.
I didn't mean to be.
Good luck tomorrow.
I'm going to head out. I can't wait to get home.
Oof.
All right. All right, time for the quick picture.
Yeah, you too, eh?
Yeah, good luck.
Would you finish at 4? 3, 5?
3, almost 3.
3.
You? About?
3. Yeah.
Bye, bye, bye. Have a good night. Ciao.
We've both got around 3 million heading into day 6 of the main event. Damn, day 6 of the main event. That sounds great. Let's see if I can find the spot to take the end of day picture for Winamax. And that will be my last task of the day. I'm really happy that I stayed focused during the last levels. It was tough, but yeah, mission accomplished.
Nice. Mucha suerte.
So tired. Sí, ¿no? Va, ¿eh? Sí, sí, sí.
Done. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If I could run, I would, but my hamstring won't let me. I want to get home.
Enhorabuena.
A masterful end to the day, Leo. You stayed focused, seized your opportunities, and when you reached that almost inevitable stage of any no-limit hold'em tournament, the coin flip, it fell your way. It was the first time you were truly in danger since the start of the main event. As you said, mission accomplished, and then some. You survived a 5th day that saw the field shrink from 522 to under 200 players, and your stack made a huge leap forward to a new high of 2.8 million. 56 big blinds, a very comfortable position heading into day 6. We'll be right there with you in the next episode of Inside the Mind of a Pro.